Oh, that's not a great look to start the stream and immediately do a massive yawn. But in my defense, and this is probably the 20 billionth time I've said this, and oops, I am tipsy. I am starting the stream tipsy. I've had half a bottle of white wine. I don't know if that's the recommended amount of white wine to drink before playing Final Fantasy X. I think there's a chance that the recommended amount of wine to drink before playing Final Fantasy X is a whole bottle. But that's just my opinion. So yes, I am 10 minutes late to my own stream. And I am also showing up drunk. So not a great look, but it is Friday. It is Friday and I'm streaming on a Friday for once, which I never get to do. So I'm taking the opportunity to show up slightly tipsy just in case I have a terrible time with this part of the game, because I remember last time I played this game, it pissed me off. And I think that problem was ultimately with me and not the game. I'm willing to accept some blame. I'm willing to take upon myself a modicum of blame there. I'm willing to believe that I was in a pretty bad mood and that I wasn't making the best choices in game, and that those things combined to piss me off. Today, however, I'm not in a bad mood because I'm in whatever mood a person is when they've had half a bottle of wine, which I would say personally is no mood at all. I'm kind of a blank slate, so if the game pisses me off today, it is in fact the game's fault. I, in fact, at that point, did literally nothing and I'm not a problem. Sorry, I'm taking a moment to clean my glasses, because embarrassingly enough to admit, I don't have glasses cleaner. I simply do not own glasses cleaner, which means that when my glasses get kind of mucky, I just have to give them a wipe and, like, shift the dirt around. Yeah, that's a fun thing to know about me. Right, I think I'm just gonna start the game. So, I think this is the save I want to run with. Ah! It's one of those situations where the autosave is really close to the main save. So, last time I played, I came down here for no reason. I did a dungeon, and then I learned that I can't finish the dungeon because I'm poor, basically, because I'm broke. And then I think I ended the stream because I didn't have it in me to do the plot. But now I have it in me. Now we're doing the plot. Nothing but plot. Nothing but sad Yuna staring across the bridge.
Sometimes Yuna would just stare off into the distance.
Yeah, I see that. It's kind of not the time, bestie.
Why.
Oh, I guess he means, like, she's staring off into the distance because she knows she's going to die.
She was saying goodbye to the places she'd never see again.
Oh, fuck, don't say that! That's really sad. I don't want to think about it like that. I don't want to think about it that way. Oh. Oh, I can run even though we're in a map cutscene. Ooh. Little snowy mountaintop. Little snowy mountain. That's kind of fun. And I see that save station. I can't believe I was so close to a save spot and I ended the stream anyway. Kimahri content. Kimahri hometown. Kimahri family.
Summoner Yuna and Guardians, leave here at once.
Oh, they're pissed off at me. They're pissed off at me for existing. Even though we're correct and are in the right and have never made a mistake ever.
Is Ronso land, sacred mountain of Yevon.
Yeah.
The mountain will
Yevon.
not bear the footsteps of infidel.
I think you're the ones that are infidels.
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
We did literally nothing wrong.
I follow the temple no more.
Then you
Oh,
will
based.
die by those words.
Yuna has cast
So be it.
aside Yevon?
Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Even Waka? Riku and Titus are joining in just for the fuck of it, but for Waka, this is pretty serious. Also, is it just me? Am I going crazy, or does Yuna look really weird right now? Yuna's face model looks like she was replaced with someone else.
A summoner and her guardian.
Hello, Kelk.
Lord Kelgranso, if I may.
Final Fantasy X.
My nan has a
nan
tree, amen.
Amen.
That she does.
Still, you
Your
guard
nan is
Yagase
known
as a
for her
Ronso,
tree
not a maester.
cores. We talk about it behind her back, actually. I promise it's all positive, but if it was negative, we wouldn't tell you. Because we wouldn't want you to pass it on to her. So thank you. Thank you for the bit. I am...
Not one.
I was 10 minutes late to my own stream,
We will not.
and I also showed up having had a
We will fight
half a
and
bottle of
continue
wine,
on.
so I'm a little tipsy.
You are
So you will
big
have to
traitor,
forgive me. It is actually
but
against the
still
rules to
you
not
would
forgive
fight
me.
Sin.
If you hold a
To
grudge,
the temple, hated by the people, yet
you're
you
actually
continue your
blaspheming
pilgrimage?
against Yevon,
Everything lost.
which is bad,
Do you
apparently.
fight for?
Okay, Yuna looks normal again. For a second, Yuna
for
looked
Spira.
weird. She fights for Spira.
The people long for the calm.
She's
I
gonna
can
die
give it
for
to them.
them, and Yevon won't even,
It's all I
like,
can
the
give.
people following Yevon won't even respect her for that. Man,
Defeating sin.
it's getting
ending
to me
pain.
today. Even if Kamari is doing the weirdest fucking, like, pose I've ever seen. We stand a short king. You'll never forgive
Even
me?
sacrificing yourself.
Never? What about in like 10 minutes? Do you think you'll forgive me in 10 minutes? Fine, okay, like 15 minutes. Do you think you'll forgive me then?
Ronso, let them pass. Summoner Yuna, your will.
Hell yeah. Oh man. Maybe in 11. Okay, okay. I'll be particularly gentle and amicable for the next 11 minutes. And after that 11 minutes have passed, I'm back to my old ways. I'm back to being the disruptive character that we all know.
Welcome you.
I'm back to my normal ways of being so quirked
We
up
thank you.
and difficult. I guess. That was cute! The Ronso respect that Yuna's a bad bitch. Me too, honestly. That is maybe the #1 thing that I respect about Yuna. Speaking of Yuna,
It's just a little farther now.
a little farther. Actually, Jecht was of an average height. And then this is when I would press the button that plays the laugh track if I had that set up, which I don't, unfortunately. One day, I promise, I'll have a laugh track button. It'll change my streams fundamentally. Oh, poor Riku and Titus, desperately trying to come up with ways to save Yuna from killing herself. It's hard, it's hard.
My neck's hurting.
Is it hurting from all of the
Xanarkin's
contemplation?
On the other side. Huh.
Yeah? You're home, yeah?
As if you believed me.
Interesting.
Maybe I do. The one on the other side here is probably just a pile of rubble, yeah? But somewhere out there is your Xanakin. Somewhere, yeah? Yeah, you'll be home soon enough.
I
don't
You're
think
right.
Waka understands that we came
Yeah,
from the
chill,
past.
Let's do this.
If he believes me that I'm from a Xanakin that uses technology, but at the same time seems to think that that's a thing we are capable of
Yes.
finding.
Grown stronger.
Yeah, she has.
stronger, huh?
I respect the hell out of her.
I'd say it's more like she's driven. Don't you think?
She's cool as hell.
That's why she's strong. She's still pressing forward. When weak people are driven, they can't go far before they break. She keeps going forward because she is strong.
Cool. Thanks, Lulu. I respect that. I'm glad that we've all got something to say about Yuna, and that they're positive. You're all heathens. Nope. Lol, okay, welcome to our home. Yeah, they kind of cowered pretty fast. All it took was Kimahri kind of like vaguely standing up to
what
them
they're
and
up to.
Yuna saying a few things.
It's probably nothing.
Biran is hero of Ronso. Yenke is powerful.
So they're
warrior.
probably doing something
Great.
impressive.
I hope we don't have to fight them.
Kimahri must fight. Kimahri must win.
Okay, Kimahri. I promise if we do a fight, I'll let you win. If I have to fight you, Kimahri, I will let you win. That's how much I like and respect you. Jesus Christ, being awake at 20 past 8 in the evening and being slightly tipsy is not a good combo. I feel so tired.
What is?
Yevon is in turmoil. Micah tries to keep it whole, but it crumbles around him.
Interesting.
Look, I couldn't care less.
Yeah,
what happens
I'm
to
on the
Yevon.
same page as Titus. I don't really give a shit about Yevon.
To those who truly believe in the teachings, a time of much pain is coming.
Oh, also, I think I said this last stream, but I'm gonna say it again. I think Auron is a ghost. My justification for that, he's kind of weird. And when I reread the Wikipedia page for this game, it specifically makes a note that when we go through to the Ghost Realm in Seymour's scary town, the Ghost Realm there, Guado, in Guadosalem, when we go to the Ghost Realm, Yuna does a summoning just outside of the Ghost Realm, and Auron seems shocked and seems kind of weakened. I think he's a ghost, and I think he died in whatever events led to Jecht becoming Sin, and Yuna's dad dying. I think he died. It's kind of unclear what happened to him. Yeah, that's my theory based on the fact that I'm awake. For some reason I remember this section being a lot earlier when I played this as a child. It's like 40 hours into my playthrough. But also, sometimes I wonder why my playthrough is really long. And then I realize that every so often I spend 5 minutes running around a character in circles just to have a chat. So I think in terms of normal gameplay, I'm probably earlier. It's just that I keep doing shit. Oh, I guess they didn't give him a voice, poor guy. He has no voice and yet he must scream.
Summoner Yuna's words, they ring clear.
Yeah, she does that. She's good at words.
Small
Titus?
voice,
Not so
small
much.
frame, but a will that
Titus Miller is
towers
secretly
over
a ghost.
Gagazet's peak.
I'm not a ghost. I'm real. Anyway. I'm back! I don't know what happened there. It's almost like I closed my eyes and for a split second it felt like I did not exist. That was crazy. I'm sure that'll never happen again. I'm sure that'll never happen again. I turned transparent? Oh no! I can't imagine anything worse than that. The only thing I can imagine that would be worse than that is if I, like, somehow... whatever this is. But, you know, this is fixable. This is fixable. Hold on. Okay, all is good. At least I didn't get flipped completely upside down. Oh no. Now, this is bad. This is bad. I don't know how to fix this. I might just have to keep streaming like this. I don't know how to solve this, to be completely honest. Yeah, I'll just keep playing the game then. Angry Baron broke Kimahri's horn? Kimahri not bear the shame. Oh no. This was like important Kimahri lore and I've ruined it. Get off the ceiling? Fine. I guess nobody wants me to have fun. I guess nobody wants me to have a good time. What else can I do? Blending mode normal? Oh, wow. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I can do this? I've been able to do this the whole time. Is that like slightly? Hold on. I don't know if that's any different. Blending mode multiply? What is this? What is this? I guess this kind of blends me in a bit. Hold on, what else we got? That's just the same. I guess I'm in the game. I'm like in the trees or whatever. What else? Hold on. That's the same. Okay, well I guess those are all of my options. What's this? Okay, that's also nothing. Sorry, I'm just messing around with my options. I've never done this before. I discovered Streamlab evidence. Yeah, it's not even that interesting. It's literally just the blending mode options. That's kind of it. There's not even like... Yeah, that's literally it. There's not even like any fun colors. Like, it's not as if I could make myself pink or anything. I just kind of have to live with the limited options that I have available to me. Oh, there's Biren. Are we gonna have to fight Biren and Yankee? The bastards that snapped off Kamari's
Haven't
horn?
you bothered us enough?
Summoner may pass. Guardians may pass.
However, Kamari may not.
Kimori not pass.
Yeah, okay. Kamari is actually a guardian, so
Kimori
you're kind of wrong. You're actually kind of stupid there. How can guardians pass if Kamari, a guardian, cannot pass?
Little Ronso. Weakling Ronso.
Stop saying this kind of thing about Kamari.
Hate the weak.
He's my
hate the
friend.
small. If you will climb,
Then I must prove my strength.
Slay Kamari.
think you will
Slay.
win.
Kamari, you're
You'll
large
not
at heart.
forget who
Your
took your
soul is ginormous.
Never forget.
Kimari never beat Brother Biran. Never
But like,
win.
if Brother Baran is allowed to just snap off your horn
I
and banish
will
you from the
win.
mountains, I kind of think that's fucked up, actually. I think there's a problem
This some kind of Ronso thing?
with Brother Baran at that
Kimari
point.
problem.
Sorry, I need hand cream while they have a fucking Ronzo off or whatever. My horn is longer than your horn.
Rend you asunder.
Oh. Wait,
Hornless, hornless.
he's calling me hornless? Shit, I guess this is a Kamari only fight. This is interesting. They might actually destroy me. There's a very real chance. I have not made Kamari very impressive. So I guess I'll just raise magic and magic defense. Kamari is kind of a weakling in my party. I did in fact build him to be slightly worse. Well, I'll just lower their luck and raise my defense. And go from there. Oh my goodness. Kamari's actually fucked. He's gonna get murdered, actually. He does not do enough damage to make up for how much damage is being done to him. I feel like I just need to focus in on one of them at a time, maybe? God, am I supposed to win this? Jesus. At least he's got some magic defense, but still. No way to heal. Guess I can use a high potion? I do have a lot of high potions. Maybe I'm in a good position to use them. Ah! If I could do bulldoze, they'd be fucked. If I could do a move where I just run through them and kill them, yeah, it would in fact be over for them. Ooh, Ooh, Kimahri learned thrust kick. I had a feeling in my heart and soul that I would be able to learn from them. Jump. I actually feel like self-destruct would not be correct in this scenario. Doom, thrust kick. Status elements on all enemies. Why not? Why not? Let's use that. Let's see how that goes. And they're immune! Amazing. Great. That was worth my time. That was worth everybody's time. I'm really glad that I did that, actually. I don't think I'm gonna win this. I actually think this is gonna beat me up. This is gonna beat me into little pieces. Maybe let's try Lancet on him as well. Learn Fire Breath! Ooh! Okay. That's crazy. I'm learning things from them. Let's give it a go. If I've learned it from them, I might as well use it. Seems pretty useful as well.
This is the strength of Kimahri.
Are they saying that because I'm doing badly?
Weak Ronso should know their place.
Oh, I know what that is though. That's the... What the fuck? I'm pretty sure this is the thing where I have to attack them with magic to burn away those... Okay, well, I'm glad I learned that. This is so embarrassing for Kimahri. Kimahri, my sweet summer child, I'm so sorry that you're being controlled by me rather than someone else, because I do in fact think that is probably screwing you over a little bit. Pondy is full of sass. They both are. It's pissing me off. Could we not? Could we not do this, guys? You're actually bothering me. The fact that I've got to do 8 total attacks to then do anything to either of them is actually incredibly fucked up. Right, Blizzard left on him. Yeah, try and electrocute me. It will not work. Also, hello ladies! And hello Magic. Hi. How's everybody doing? Don't worry about being late. I was 10 minutes late to my own stream. I've only been streaming for like 20 minutes. And I don't think I'm going to make a lot of progress today because I am quite drunk. So I'm doing my best, but we'll have to see. That did nothing. They do more to me every single turn. This is insane. I just wonder if there's something that I'm supposed to be doing better than what I'm currently doing, or if this is kind of it. I guess this overdrive meter's filling up. Slowly but steadily. I kind of just want Biran Ronso killed, you know? I kind of just want one of them to be dead. I generally find it a lot easier to deal with one person at a time. Ghost dance with his hand on his hip. You're so right. He's serving. He's serving Ronso realness. He's serving Ronso cunt. Very busy evening, but you've eaten pasta now, so it's all good. What kind of pasta? Yummy, tasty pasta? Tell me more so I can be jealous. Tell me more so I can seethe. Maybe Lancet again? Oh, damn! He just learns a shit ton from these guys. What is that, Mighty Guard? Yeah, go on, let's do water. Let's do water damage to everyone. Okay, that was what I wanted. That's great. That's great. That is fantastic. You made more flapjack? Oh, delicious. I can't stop thinking about the flapjack you made. I think it was very tasty when I got to eat. Certainly the tastiest treat I've had in a long time. Leftover bolognese from yesterday with fusilli. Listen, it's no rigatoni, but fusilli's a pretty good pasta shape, I'll give you that. It is a pretty tasty treat. So if you use fire and water, let's use thunder and blizzard on Yenke. The music is lovely here. Even if these fights are slightly beginning to piss me off. This epic moment of Kimahri overcoming these two, ending in him losing because he is legitimately weak. Yeah, it kind of feels like the case. I would not say he is the strongest party member. Like, as a fact. He's very versatile. But, like, he's also kind of dog shit. Like, Lancet is useful. I guess Lancet fills his overdrive like a shit ton. This fight alone is actually giving me some insanely useful things, I will admit. Like, Lanceting these guys and just getting a different ability out of them every time is kind of ridiculous. Because you're telling me I can just do that again? And it fills his overdrive, generally. Okay, I guess it only fills his overdrive if he gets... Shit, I didn't mean to use it on him again! I meant to use it on this guy, just in case he has anything extra going on. But no, that's it. That's fine, I'll live. Music here is giving Tears of the Kingdom. It kind of is! It's got that kind of, like, prettiness factor. Oh my god! They need their defense lowered. This is upsetting me. I guess you can just defend each other! What is this? I'm jinxing you. I hate you guys. I'm cursing you with bad luck for all time. You will never open a good card in Pokemon TCG ever again. You will never get off the train and be at the escalators that you want to be at. That will never happen ever again for you. It was the first time I used the death spell or whatever it is on these two. If you mean Doom, I have Doom. And I really should have used it. I really should have used Doom. Oh, I killed him! I killed Varan! And now Yenke gets double the amount of turns! Upsetting. That's actually very upsetting because I have basically done no damage to Yenke so far, so all of this is new damage, in fact. And he gets double the turns. Whatever, I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna make him wish he was dead. He's gonna wish that he was his best friend Baran, aka curled up on the floor in a miserable husk. He's gonna wish that was him. Stop this guy's madness. I couldn't help it. And in fact, Baran was so unlucky that he died. He died. He was killed by me. That's how unlucky he got, that he died to me. You need to stop doing this. I'm gonna electrocute you. Yeah, okay, cool. That did a decent amount of damage. I'll take it. I'll just do that again. Why not? God, this is, I guess, the game's way of giving Kimahri quite a decent amount of overdrive abilities. And he's dead!
You.
Everybody clap! We killed them. Whoa! We get 2 sphere level upgrades from that? I'll take it. Delightful.
Strong is Kimahri.
Oh, they're happy?
Varan
That's kind of fucked up.
is happy.
I tried to kill you. You're not supposed to be happy. Please feel for me. I did a very hips focused yoga class this morning and I'm suffering now. Oh, I bet sitting down is uncomfortable.
Mount Gagazet,
I feel for you.
I honor the name of strong warrior who defeats Biran.
Okay. Those cheeks, Baron.
Remember
Yeah, the Ronso are
always,
kind of
Pegasus,
built. They're kind of built differently.
That name is Kimari.
Oh, this is really cute. They give Kamari his little strength moment. Kamari didn't have to prove to his people that there are different ways to be strong. He simply just got physically stronger and then beat them, thus perpetuating a cycle of belief that the only way to be strong is to be physically strong. Yay!
Long ago.
Cool.
We crush enemies.
Ooh.
Follow behind. Kimari crush enemies standing before.
Based.
You are most fortunate, summoner.
Might makes right, hell yeah. Being strong is all that matters. Repeat after me, everyone. Being strong is all that matters. If I can't beat things up, I'm weak. If I can't beat things up, I'm weak.
We'll make a statue for a traitor such as I am.
Oh, I'll make a statue for you, Yuna. I will build it out of clay. I will learn how to build things out of clay for you.
That would be wonderful.
Oh, cute. That's really cute. This area is so nice. You know, I'm really upset that last stream, when the game was pissing me off, I went...
too, but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my side.
Oh, with Yuna by my side. I wanted to see Yuna's statue too, but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my side. You sure said that fast, huh? Let's go save out of panic. Like a strong Ronso will save the game again. Oh my god, I'm so yawny. I'm so tired. I'm not even tired, it's 20 to 9. That's like nothing. Yeah, I'm upset the last stream, when the game was pissing me off, I didn't do this silly little segment. I instead did a dungeon. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Look at this mountain! This is delightful.
What is it this time?
Titus is fed up with these guys. Oh, they're doing a little song. Cool. Based. Thank you. I like your guys' little song. Thank you for singing it for me. I'm sure the words, we are so glad that you are happy and will live forever, as opposed to, you are going to die soon, sad. I learned the hymn of faith as a kid too. I don't blame you. I feel like maybe that's just the fate of a kid playing this game, to be like, this shit goes crazy. What if I learned it? It is very good. I am gonna yawn again though. It has nothing to do with the song, I'm just tired, I think. Being so brave right now, it's dishes time. That is brave. Although I feel like maybe when you have hip focused yoga, maybe standing up is actually a more comfortable experience for you right now than if you were sat down. Getting in the car after class was kind of hell. Yeah, I would hate to drive like that. I'm lucky that I don't think I've ever done yet the kind of exercise that makes my legs too tired afterwards. Let's just attack this thing. Hopefully that dies. That did 4,000 damage? Waka, what the fuck? Waka, that's actually kind of crazy. What? Sorry, grenade? Retaliates with self-destruct. Okay, I don't know if these guys are, I'm gonna assume they don't like being set on fire, but I guess we'll see. That healed them. Great. If that healed them though, probably Blizzara does damage? Yeah, that did something, I guess. That did like a crumb of damage. god, and they have 7,000 health? I don't even quite think I know what to do with these guys. Maybe delay their turn, but that doesn't change how they expand. Maybe try water? Yeah, that did basically nothing, and now it's gonna kill itself. Oh, it barely does anything. Good to know. Good to know, actually. So, Blazara, I want the white slots. Fuck. Shit. Well, okay. That could have actually killed it as well. I truly hit Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy X at peak age. I think you did. I think you got lucky. I think sadly, I don't think there's anything that I experienced at peak. Oh, that's such a lie. That's such a lie. I experienced the Wii. I experienced the Nintendo Wii at peak fucking time. I experienced the Nintendo DS at premium peak time. And that's a fact. The fun fact, the Nintendo Wii was the first present that my mum and dad got me for Christmas after they separated. That they bought together. That's my fun Nintendo Wii fact for the day. I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you all had fun with that one. And you're not allowed to say if you didn't. If you didn't have fun, you have to shut up and not say anything. Basically. Let's do Kimahri sphere levels. Ooh, somebody's getting a couple little treats from this. Somebody's getting Fira and Thundara. Wow, it's a good day to be Kimahri. He's just gaining abilities left, right, and center, huh? It's crazy. Oh my god, I need to yawn.
These mark the graves of summoners and guardians
Oh
who failed.
god. I don't even think I'm yawning so I'm tired. I think I'm yawning because yawning is feeling so satisfying, you know? And then it makes my eyes tired and it stops feeling satisfying. But for like a second, it feels pretty good. Vulnerable to fire. Okay, well, let's just do that for now. It's actually such a fun fact. It is, right? It was like, I think it was when I was like 6 or 7. Probably 6. Ooh. Oh, it was the Christmas the year that the Wii released, so it really could have been any age. I don't know, I feel like the Wii released in 2007. So I would have been 6? Enemy designs are so scrambling. I do like the bombs. As much as I wish I didn't, I do in fact think they're kind of delightful. And I like to look at them. Will that kill it? Oh, not even close. Cool, great, good to know. Hello, 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 Thievery. How are you doing? How are you doing on this fine spring evening? Oh, we'll go on then. I'll do a little Fira. Do a little fire damage. This is a very magic-focused fight, and I have a feeling I should raise everybody's magic and magic defense. So that is actually what I will do. Favorite highlight of being a child of Pervorce is making my dad buy me a Wii U and then not seeing him in person ever again. Based. You gotta get something out of it, right? You gotta get something out of it. It can't all be for nothing. Like, you've gotta get a little Wii U out of it. I think that's fair. I think that was a good decision. The fact that that is then the Wii U that I borrowed for approximately a year and a half to play Twilight Princess on is important to me. Very important to me. Maybe Drain? drain that, maybe? 413. I think that didn't kill it by about 5 HP. That is really upsetting, actually. Let's move on. Dishes are done. Back to the yoga point. The drive back can actually be hell. At last week, your thighs were actually shaking from exertion while driving on a dual carriageway. Scary! Scary! I'm very scared of that, actually. I want to go ice skating at some point, but the drive that I would have to do to go ice skating, it isn't crazy, but it's decently significant. And my main concern is that after ice skating, my legs will be tired and that the drive back will be a nightmare. So yeah, that's one of my fears, Trash, of doing like an activity. Or like, I'd love to go rock climbing, but I think to go rock climbing, I would probably have to, again, do a decently chunky drive. And I worry that on the way back, my legs would just seize up. Chilling with my stomach wound? You missed some thievery law? I'm sorry, your stomach is wounded? Surgery slay? Is this like a surgery? I'm really hoping this is a surgery to achieve, like, you know how there's like two kind of surgeries, right? There's surgery because something has gone wrong and you've been injured and the surgery is to fix it. And then there's surgery of like, there's a more long-standing problem and the surgery is to almost prevent a later problem. I'm kind of hoping it's the latter, because if those are the two surgery options, I feel like the former kind of surgery involves more pain going in. That's my logic. Oh, I forgot that does 0 damage. Cool. Oh my god. I have never been so addicted to yawning as I am this very minute. I have never wanted to yawn more than I do right now. The Wii U has so many special memories. That's what a Wii U is for. A Wii U is for all the special memories that we can't just hold within ourselves. I really want to rewatch Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I don't know why that popped into my brain right now, but it's in there. Yep. It's a fact. That's what I would like. Oh my god. Well, that's kind of scary. I feel like Riku could be good for this moment. I feel like Steel might simply break him into pieces. Great. Good to know. Jesus Christ. Maybe Yuna? Give everybody a little heal? I feel like Wakka needs it right now. That's bad. I would love to try ice skating, but I don't know how. And if it's too late, but I wouldn't mind driving it. Oh, I wouldn't mind driving it at that point. Especially if you would like to try it, but haven't before. Jesus Christ, what are these enemies doing? This is actually kind of fucked up and I'm beginning to think I should run. Yeah, and in fact I will. Because I don't want to lose my plot progress, so I will actually just run. Cool. And then heal everybody up a little bit, because oh my god. Jesus Christ, everybody. That was not our best show. Let's go. Yeah, I would be happy to drive. I think it's just one of those things where I'm like, I would need a break afterwards. I would need to ice skate, have a coffee break, and then drive. Imagine doing a big theme park day and then driving. Also would break me into smithereens. It would actually break me into little itty bitty pieces. Yeah. It's just any significant amount of physical activity followed by driving is a concern for me. Quality of life improving surgery. So chill, but it also sucked balls because you spent 12 hours in hospital. Okay, so it's the kind of surgery with the slightly less amount of preceding trauma, but still the same amount of hospitalization time, which sucks. Yeah, that's ass. I'm guessing, are you out of the hospital now, Thievery? In recovery at home, I'm hoping? Let's bring Auron in. I feel like it's been a while since we've had our little guy. No one really does a lot of damage to those grenades. You were obsessed with Final Fantasy VII Advent Children as a young teen. I watched Advent Children in the cinema in Japanese a few months back. Probably quite a few months back. And it was really, really great. I had a really good time. I'm also, like, really fond of the fact that my flow of experience with Final Fantasy VII is watch a tiny bit of 7 Remake, but not really absorb it because I kind of didn't enjoy it. Watch all of Penny Parker play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and become obsessed with it. Then rewatch that playthrough, then watch Advent Children, and then now I'm actually finally playing through 7 Remake myself. I fucking loved Advent Children though. That film has some of the like coolest combat I think I've ever seen. And also it's just delightful. It's just delightful. Ooh, and Trash is watching an excellent Twilight Princess Let's Play and you miss it so much for real. Hey, whose playthrough? Because I could also be in the mood to watch, to rewatch a little Twilight Princess. It feels like a very long time since I played it now. And it wasn't even in the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of things, I played that like quite recently. But it feels like a long time ago. Ronzo Rage. Should we try thrust kick on the grenade? That didn't even work. Cool, great. And now it's gonna explode Kamari, whatever. I don't even mind. And enjoy lurking, Corvus. No worries. If you stick around, lovely, but don't worry too much. You're also very, very welcome to lurk. Everyone is very welcome to lurk. I feel like I've said before, obviously, I'm not gonna stand here and say that I don't, I really like when people are here and active and interacting. I love that. I have a lot of fun with it and I hope you do too. So I'm not gonna stand here and say like, oh, I barely even noticed. That's such a lie. But I promise, everyone is always welcome to lurk. I will continue to say words. They won't all be good, but I'll say so many words, you know? Everyone is welcome to as much lurk time as they want. I will fill the space. I will have things to say, don't you worry. I will have words. I will have a word or two for you. Have a silly fun time in the shadows. I feel like I haven't seen that lurk command used in a while. I like it. I skated once, it was New York on your own and you fell over. It's hard not to fall over at least once. I find with ice skating that until you've fallen over the first time per session, you're like a little nervous, you know? You kind of need to fall over the once to then feel like a little bit more confident the rest of the time. A drive after queuing for and standing through a concert? Yeah, I would hate that. I say I would hate that. That's literally something I'm doing in a few weeks. Scary. Been a week and a half, so you're healing. You're healing. Nature is healing. Don't have a video, you don't have a photo somewhere moments before you fell. That is fun. I bet, you know, oh my goodness. Kamari's getting Blazara and Thundara right now. Ridiculous. He is leveling up. Let's go up here. Having to drive after hiking? Woo!
Hello, Yuna. I hope you are well. I wonder how old you are now that you're watching this sphere.
Whoa! Hold
It
on.
must be very beautiful, like your mother.
Whoa, I'm so locked in for this. I did not expect this. Is that Jecht in the background? Or is that Auron? In the top left?
Oh, by the way, Jecht and Auron send their regards. So far, our journey has been very entertaining. Of course, It is a hard journey, but I have no regrets. It is the path I have chosen.
Wait, this is so cute!
When you have grown, you will have to find your own path. Do what you must.
Oh, you can
do
see
the
Jack
way
in the
you
background
want
and Ron.
Doors will always open themselves to those who do. Listen close, Yuna. Your future is yours to make. Live the way you want to. Whatever way that may be.
Oh,
Your
he
father's
supports
full
her.
support.
Even if she
Yuna,
chose
I
not
will
to do
always
the
be with you.
pilgrimage. He'll always be with her. That's really cute. Oh, I actually can't get over how cute that is. That's really cute. Oh man. And I guess Yuna just saw that and has nothing to say. Oh my god. Okay, well. These guys are scary. Let's slow them all.
There's no rush.
There's no rush. And 2 of them are immune. Amazing. Now that's what you love to see. Let's focus. And the drive taking 5 hours? Having to drive after physical activity and the drive being 5 hours, my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare. My concert and driving is gonna be like, I don't know, it's like 45 minutes drive there, 45 minutes drive back. It's basically nothing. Like, I barely even have to worry. It's just gonna be the first time I've done a drive like that. Longest drive I've ever done is 2.5 hours. That is a while. But actually nothing compared to 16 hours. Regularly did 12-hour drives to and from uni for 5 years. That is wild. I guess after that you get used to it. I bet it's the kind of thing where you can be used to it and also be like, fuck this, it sucks. You know? I feel like it's the kind of thing you get used to it, but you also get used to the feeling of I hate this, I wish this would stop. That's how I felt when I had to commute to work last year, and it was quite a short commute in comparison. The longest drive I think I've ever done was like, I don't know, there was a day a couple of weeks ago where I did probably about 2.5 hours driving total that whole day, but it was split up, so I don't really think it counted. But it felt like a lot of driving. It sure felt like it, but it also wasn't. Speaking of concert, you managed to actually get the weekend off work for our concert times of Slay. That's huge! I'm so glad. That'll just make the weekend easier for you. That's really good. I can't remember where that is. I don't remember if that's gonna need driving. Probably here in this Twitch chat is not the place to figure this out, but remind me that we need to figure that out, because I have a feeling that the location it's at maybe is gonna be really convenient for me and not so convenient for you, and there may be options, so we can figure that one out. Probably. Link to the playthrough, you'll also DM it, thank you very much. Let me open it in YouTube now, because then I can just add it to my watch later. There we go. And back to the video game! I check back in and Yuna is on really low health and Tidus is down? Cool, great. I guess I'll just do that. Don't be anglophobic, be all on whips. No, you can say it. I don't think that's anglophobic. I don't think it's anglophobic to state the truth. I actually don't think it's anglophobic to state straight up facts. We don't know how to drive long distance, Thievery. We know how to drive like, we'll drive like an hour and we'll be like, whew, that was a hell of a drive. I need a break. We'll drive like a couple hours to the beach and we'll be like, wow, what an arduous journey. I can't believe the beach is so far away, you know? Yeah, we don't know how to drive. At the very least, like, generally. I don't. Very excited to drive 2 hours for Silly Zoo time on Tuesday. That'll be fun! I was just thinking the other day, it's been a long time since I've been to the zoo. It's been a couple years since I went to a zoo. Which is kind of fun. It was a good zoo though. Oh my god, Auron, please be less confused. It's upsetting me. Poor old man, he's confused. Thievery, we literally have no reason to drive more than 45 minutes on a regular basis. Yeah, 45 minutes is pushing it as well. Like, I bought a car in October, and because I spend a lot of my time getting trains to stay with my boyfriend, I'm actually not at home on, like, with access to my car a lot. And it's interesting because it means
Let's
that
end this.
on a weekly basis, I probably do like half an hour total driving. Like, add it up. I drive to go swimming. I sometimes drive to the train station, which is like a 6-minute drive. Yeah, it's not, I don't really push myself. It's all quite simple. Saying wimps. Yeah, we just never learn. We never learn what it's like to drive any distance, basically. Oh, he was immune to power brake, wasn't he? Armor brake. That kind of worked. I probably should have healed Yuna, but I'm just hoping that this kills that guy. It did. Okay, it did. Great. Oh, I might get away with not bothering. Ooh, that's scary. Set it on fire? Okay. We're getting somewhere with this, I think. Farewell. Thank you, Auron. Great. Amazing. And we got a couple of sphere levels. I'll take it. So let's do some healing across the board. People are not looking as healthy as I would like them to. Problem solved. Ooh, wait, hold on. Where am I sending Auron? I'm sending Auron up here? Cool, okay. The music around here is lovely. I don't think with the audio levels I typically have that it's actually crazy audible, but it's nice. It's very nice. Silence attack? I guess that's Wakka's stuff up there. No, I'm sending her around here for a reason. I don't really remember what it is. I guess Demi? That could be really good. I guess we'll see. Oh, and an ability for Tidus. Hastegar! Amazing! That is actually a game changer for me. I'm trying to uncondition myself about driving distances by just actually driving more. That's a good idea. Yeah, I still feel like I'm in the early stage of unsupervised post-driving test pass driving, where I'm unconditioning myself about driving by doing any of it. Like, I feel like I'm a lot more confident about driving than I was a few months ago, but I still really feel like I need more practice. But I kind of need all kinds of practice, you know? Like, I just need baseline drive 15 minutes to go swimming practice. I kind of need a bit of it all. It's gonna be a cheeky and ask a certain person who was attending the concert of Blue Green and I can sleep on their sofa or something. Yeah, remind me to check in about that. Because it could be an option, but I'm also not at all in a position to even slightly confirm. When I drove for Magdalena Bay concert last year, I really enjoyed driving a bit further. Yeah, I remember you saying that driving back, like, in the quiet at night was kind of nice. I'm scared of that. But I bet it is, like, to drive back when you feel pretty confident that the roads will be clear. That sounds good to me. I feel like 90% of what's difficult about driving is just, like, other people, other cars. That's the problem, you know? I drove from the Norwegian west coast to Stockholm 2 summers ago, and that took like 14 hours total. Thievery! How do you even, like... How do you even do that? Please, like, not in one sitting though, right? Like, you took lots and lots of breaks. I'm presuming that you stayed overnight somewhere, maybe? I mean, are the roads nice at least? Is it the kind of thing where, like, you get on the road and it's like... You put your foot on the accelerator a little, and aside from just looking around you to make sure that everything's okay, it's like an hour of nothing. That's like regular? That's crazy to me. I really can't imagine. I really haven't done a long drive yet. I had to like... I did a drive recently that was 45 minutes but involved spending about 15 minutes on a motorway. And when I say I had to psych myself up for that, I really had to psych myself up for that. That was like... That was something I was very nervous
Summoners
about.
that die up here aren't sent to the far plane.
Ooh.
Why not?
Who would send them?
Oh.
They die alone.
Oh, sad.
So that means...
Ghosts everywhere.
Many have become fiends, and they may want Yuna's company.
Ooh.
Well, Yuna will be fine.
I guess we have to protect her.
You're right.
I don't think there's anywhere I could physically drive to from here that would take 14 hours without having to take a ferry or train. Yeah, like, I could drive from here... If I drove from where I am for 14 hours, I'd probably be, like, solidly into France. You know? It's island brain. Yeah, you don't have to drive a lot in this country to go somewhere. 4 holidays around Europe and Norway with a camper van, driving from place to place. 14 is, like, nothing. Yeah, I guess road trip mentality is, like, very different. I feel like we don't really do road trips in England, because it's like, oh, I guess I'm gonna do a road trip. At most, it might be I'm driving 4 hours from one part of the country to another. Like, wow, 4 hours, ooh, cry about it. I would love driving late at night if it weren't for astigmatism. Yeah, is that where it, like, messes with how the lights reflect? I think from what I've heard of astigmatism, and I'm probably wrong, it's sort of where, like, bright lights kind of, like, blur a little for you. Let's bring Tidus in. And we can try out Hastegar.
Let's end this quickly.
Let's end this quickly. Oh, hell yeah. This is the good stuff. A little bit of that Hastegar. Ooh, everybody gets a turn. Driving long distance at night is the best thing, yeah. I feel like ignoring tiredness, it sounds great. Like, the roads are clear. Because it's dark, as long as everyone's got their lights on, it's actually easy to see everyone. You do want to drive to mainland Europe at some point? It'd be silly. Yeah, it's a nice thing to be able to do, right? It's a cool option that is available to you. I have to say. Yeah, I really want to build up my driving so that I feel confident renting a car. I would love to, like, rent a car, probably in Ireland, and drive, because I have some family in Ireland, and it would be really nice to go kind of visit them, but they're definitely, like, off the beaten track. Like, without them picking me up, I would have to drive to them, and it would be really nice. It would be nice, because I'm 24 and I've never been able to visit them in my own, like, self-sustained way, and I think that would be nice. 8 hours one day and 5 the next, but it's over mountain stuff, so it's a few cars, but the roads suck. Oh, so you can't even just zone out. It's like nothing but roads that have you actively thinking. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. And 8 hours followed by 5, that's like 2 work days of driving. Kinda. Pretty much. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, that would really fuck me up. Not normally driving. I mean, it would, but not as much. I think the main thing that would fuck me up would be like roundabouts, because I feel like I so instinctively, I approach a roundabout, I look to my right, and I make sure that nothing's coming, and then I go. And I just think what would happen is I would be driving on the other side of the road, I would approach a roundabout, I'd look to my right, and I'd be like, I'm good to go, and I'd start driving and I'd hit a car immediately, because you need to look the other way. Which is a little spooky. But that's why I'm not doing that yet. I feel like I need to be really, really confident on everything other than that before I would give that a try. Lights bleed something fucking crazy. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm lucky that, you know, obviously I wear glasses and I can't see a thing without my glasses. I can't stress that enough. But with them on, it's not bad. I can see pretty easy with them on. God, I just can't kill these things. I can't seem to figure out what they want me to attack them with. But they also just don't really hurt that much, so I'll live. It's the theme park in Belgium you really want to go to, and it's like 45 minutes from Calais, so it'd be a good test run. Okay, so it'd be the kind of thing where, like, as far as drives go, it's crazy as a British person, but it's actually not that bad. That would be a good test drive. And you could probably just stay overnight as well to make it all feel a bit more worthwhile. Sweden has like 3 on my bucket list. That's very fun. Yeah, I would like to drive to a theme park in general. I'm just aware that in the UK I have like a couple options, and without naming names, without giving distance, one of those theme park drives is a lot easier than the other. Which is a little nerve-wracking. Driving that is a part of our driving learning, so we practice that before we get to pass the test. Rural driving is obligatory to pass. See, in the UK, you kind of, like, there are things that you have to learn to do because they could come up in your test, but as far as I'm aware, you don't have to prove that you can drive rurally. Like, rural in the UK obviously wouldn't be mountains and tricky roads, but, like, city driving versus country driving is quite different. And depending on where you learn in the UK, you might only do one of those things. Like, I started learning in a city. I wasn't in like a city centre, but I was in the city. So that's the kind of driving I was learning. I was learning like busy roads. I basically didn't drive faster than 40 miles an hour just because I couldn't get any faster than that within like close vicinity to me, basically. But then when I moved back home and I started learning, it was almost a bit more country. Still not quite country roads, but it was definitely closer. And that was very different. But you don't have to prove that you can do both. You also don't have to prove that you can do either. You kind of just have to prove that you can do whatever your test route is wherever you are. Which is kind of scary. I think it's why I felt so nervous about the motorway that I went on the other day. Because until I started, when I was learning in the city, I had never been on, I'd never been on a dual carriageway. Like, I'd never been on a slip road to join, like, an A road. I'd never done that. And then I started learning at... Shut up, guys. I started learning... feel so bad for them. I'm shutting them up. I started learning at home, and one of my first lessons, my instructor took me onto a slip road to join an A road. And he hadn't really asked me about it. He knew that I'd had lessons when I lived in a city. And he knew that I'd done 2 tests. I had 2 driving tests. And I'd never joined an A road from a slip road. I'd never used a slip road. And this instructor, when I moved back home, took me on a slip road. And it was like, as I was going down the slip road, I was like, hey, by the way, this is me building speed, about to join a 60-mile-per-hour road, the fastest I've ever driven. And I'm like, hey, by the way, I've never done this. Also, hello, party! Hello! That's fair. Thank you for the 33-month resub, by the way. 33 months is a lot of months. It didn't let you put a message? That's so fucked up. Hey, do you want to tell me what your message would have been? And I could just say it out loud? That works for me. Should I dark attack on this thing? Okay, that maybe worked. Hard to tell. Also, hello, Vals. Good evening. How are you doing? Sorry, it took me a little while to get to you there. 2 closest to us are both chill vibes. Oh, okay. The 2 closest to us are chill vibes. The 3rd one, however, the one further away, is kind of scary to me. Yeah, and I feel like I'm personally very far away from doing that kind of drive, but I would feel bad making someone else do it because of that, you know? I'm not a fan of city driving. I'm glad I learned to drive around here. Yeah, here is way better. This is great. I probably would have passed my 2nd driving test if I had started learning here. Not my 1st. That one was always going to be a wash, but, you know. Things you have to pass to even be able to take the test in Norway. Ice, cold weather driving, long rural, dark driving, city driving, driving by map and street sign direction. That is so much more involved. That's good. That's really good. In the UK, in a driving test, they might ask you to drive by street sign, or they'll ask you to drive by sat-nav, and you don't know until your test which one you're gonna get. So in theory, you prepare for both. Because you could get either, but, you know. You don't have to prove you can drive in the dark. In fact, I think the amount of lessons I had in the dark before I owned a car and was driving around in the evening, I think I maybe did like 3 lessons in the dark. Because a lot of my learning was over the summer, so it never really came up. Ice cold weather driving, again, never really came up. I just kind of got lucky on that front.
Well then, what next?
Or unlucky if you consider it from the perspective that if I ever have to drive it, it'll all be new to me. Something like, what is up, Mellow Maniac Nation? I'm your host, Killer Mellow, and let's get right into Final Fantasy X. Hold on, I can deliver that better. That was more of like a, what's up, Mellow Maniac Nation? I'm your host, Killer Mellow, and let's get right into Final Fantasy X. That was more of the vibe, right, party? That was what you wanted from me? I think so. I think so. I feel pretty confident about that. And Lulu is dead. Cool. Here's hoping that I can just kind of get through this. Sure? Sure? Is that not exactly what you wanted from me? Oh no. I feel like I should probably revive someone. Oh my god. Whoa, I let this get way too far. I let this get kind of out of hand, huh? Maybe Phoenix down? I guess we'll see. I'm staying for long. I have a poster I need to finish and submit by midnight. Shit, that's today. Fuck. Party, I forgot that... I knew it was Friday that was your deadline, but I think I forgot that today is Friday. Friday kind of overcame me. I came to say because I can't hold it in that I've been watching a video of some of the voices in Skylanders and it's fucking wild who they got. Who did they get? Some of them are voiced by people like John DiMaggio, Billy West, and even a couple by Tom Kenny. That is wild! I had no idea. I don't think I have ever, like, recognized, characters in Skylanders. I'm gonna run from this, by the way, because I actually don't have it in me to repeat this fight when I inevitably die. And I got like a crumb of level up from that. I'll take it. Shit! Everyone is running insanely low on health. This is kind of upsetting. I might just do that for now. And then just pray. I think there's a save spot really soon. I feel like I saw that in... Yeah. Shit. I'm just gonna run. It like straight up isn't even worth it. Most of your lessons were in the dark, and your driving test was with flooded roads, and you're fairly sure you only passed because you had to drive through a flood correctly. Whereas I've never driven through a flood. In fact, I've never significantly driven in the rain. Most of my driving... Wait, where the fuck am I going? Did I do a detour for that? What is happening? Most of my driving has been in the dry and in the daytime. Wait, where the fuck am I going? I feel like I came from there. Jesus Christ, if I can flee every time and it will work, why do I even have to bother? Okay. But I came from here. Oh my god, stop. I actually need more time to look at the map than what the game is giving me. This is really stressing me out. I came from there. This is where I'm heading. Okay. But then that's a dead end? There's like a save spot to my left. How do I get to that? Wait, okay. Maybe I just go down here? So I think this is new. I don't think I've come this way. Yeah, okay, I get it. Do your like 3 attacks. I'm going to flee. They do dark and ice usually at the same time. So you drive on a racetrack drenched in oil while other driving instructors walk out into the road without reflective clothing. So there's a real chance you spin out while hitting a person. Thievery. What the fuck? If I didn't trust you not to lie to me, I would genuinely believe that's a lie, because that is so far out of the realm of my experience of driving in the UK. That is wild to me that they would test that. You could just hit your driving, like hit a driving instructor, because they very reasonably are testing that. One is voiced by Britt Barrett, aka Tifa in the 7 remakes. One of them is voiced by Brittany Snow from Pitch Perfect. One is Kevin Sorbo, who you might know as the uber atheist professor in God's Not Dead. Fuck, I may in fact know him from that. You are in fact right that I do know him from that. That is crazy.
Greetings, Lady Yuna.
My name is Once. Hi, Once. Do you
met several times before,
have we?
Right?
I don't remember this guy.
Today? I have to carry on my brother's business.
Interesting.
You've met him, I think. Owaka the 23rd.
I've met Owaka the 23rd. I love that guy.
You're that guy's brother?
Yeah, he's my best friend.
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yuna.
Is he busy though?
The temple imprisoned him for
Oh
helping
shit!
others.
Consequences for Owaka?
He doesn't regret it though. In fact,
Oh, this is
he
so
told
base.
me
I love
before they
Owaka.
took him, don't worry about me, just go help Lady
Oh!
But
Oh, Owaka! My sweet baby boy!
Hey, this isn't the time for talking.
Buy
There's
my
dealing to be
shit!
done. Welcome to O'Walkers.
Except I'm once. Cute. Wow. Wow, that is a good weapon for Yuna. It has initiative and 3 slots. Insane. That is also insane. No wonder I'm too broke for these things. These things are ridiculous. Wow, look at that. HP plus 10 and defense. I'm straight up too poor. I actually don't think I can justify buying any of that.
He's doing this.
Oh, thank you. That's cute, Owaka's brother. Could I buy something else, though?
Well,
Like some items? Honestly, saying that, I'm probably good. I might buy some holy water. But actually, I think I'm good for items. I think for once, I actually have like a decent number. I'm just straight up running. I just want to get to a save spot. I'll go back. I'll go back and fight some stuff. I feel like I should. I actually feel like the game will punish me if I don't do that. But I don't have enough resources right now. I could probably deal with this one, actually. In fairness. This one is probably manageable. I'll give it a go. Actually, I'm pretty much done now. I just want you to acknowledge these latter few. You definitely saved the craziest ones for the end. I'll say that. Fucking Kevin Sorbo, Brittany Snow, and Britt Baron Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake? That's crazy. I would never have noticed that. Let's just take this thing down. It's 100% for real. They do it to see if you can control the car while in panic. That is great. That's really good to test that theory. I hate to say it. I do think in the UK, driving tests are not very good. And I say that as a person that failed 2 of them. I think that driving instructors are not incentivized to teach you properly. Driving instructors get business based on their like pass success, their like pass rates, and they tend to get more passes. Not necessarily by teaching people to drive the best, but just by kind of like you know, teaching certain skills. And I hate to say it, because that's probably the only way that I passed my test, but it's kind of fucked up. I just don't know how they were getting people to agree to that. Maybe voice acting for Skylanders is just actually really easy. Or not easy, maybe it's just like a really low time commitment. You just go into the studio and you go like, and you make some noises like that for a bit and then you go home and you get paid. If these dolls and stuff you have to dodge, that's crazy! Whilst the floor is covered in oil and you're kind of like slip sliding around. That's genius. I think people should be tested more in the UK. I think I would have felt more confident about driving if I had been tested, if I had been taught in such a way that a more difficult test would require. But also there's like a crazy backlog of tests in the UK, so I kind of understand why that's not the case. Unfortunately, if the tests were harder and more involved, I think I just don't think there's resources or time to test people for that in the UK. Which is fucked up. It's really fucked up. They also just teach you how to drive purely for the test routes and not for driving. Yeah, that's exactly why though. That's why I had 2 driving tests, but had never been on a slip road or on an A road. I'd had 2 whole tests that were 90% just driving around the test routes so that I kind of knew how they worked. And I still didn't even pass from that. I was being taught to pass the tests and it just didn't even work on me. Yeah, even the instructor that I had here, where I am now, where I passed, who was much better, and I learned a lot more from, even then, it very much felt that he was teaching me the test route. He was teaching me how to pass at this one center, rather than how to fucking drive.
Only to fail. It must have been tough.
This section's really fun. Oh my god! Oh, well I can fight these guys. Yeah, this is in fact pretty easy. All I need to do is to... I was gonna say all I need to do is haste Riku, but I've actually completely ran out of, MP, so... I guess this is as good as it gets. But in fairness, she was moving pretty fast even without haste. That's kind of impressive. Matt Mercer is Spyro in the last game in the Netflix series that ran for a few years. Matt Mercer has his little fingies in every fucking pie around. He can't get his hands out of those pies. He actually doesn't even know how to do it. The poor guy. Jesus, that does a lot. That did about 2,500. I just don't think I can actually do enough damage to kill these guys in 3 attacks. Yeah, like that's not gonna work. That's just straight up not gonna kill it. And then it'll self-destruct and it'll hurt Titus. My poor little guy. I guess. Matt Mercer honestly does a very good job as Majima in the last few Yakuza dubs, so I'm not mad. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I'd be more upset if he was bad at what he was doing, but he's doing a good job. It's just, God, give someone else a chance, Matt. Give someone else a go. There's gotta be other voice actors out there that are, like, good. Let them try. Let them cook. Give them a shot. But he just can't. He just can't. He just knows he can do it better. It's tragic, really. He's cursed to be the only voice actor around. Yeah, I got Haste Gun and I got to use it like exactly 1 time. Oh my god, please. Get me to a save station now. This is such a massive area and it's driving me insane. I will come back and I will do more of these boss fights. I just need to save 1 time. 1 crumb of time. It's all I'm asking for. I'm just asking to get to this object. Thank you. I say that. Do I want to go back and grind for levels, or do I just kind of want to hang out? The answer is I want to progress the plot. Let's see how it goes. Probably not well, but we'll give it a try. I mean, he's great. He's just the critical role guy from me. Yeah, I think that's definitely how I heard of him. I feel like I went from not knowing a goddamn thing about Matt Mercer to hearing that he was in everything and he's from Critical Role, but not really, like, appreciating that, to the state I'm in now, where I feel very conscious that he is just in fucking everything. fire breath. Let's do that. Let's give that a try. And it healed him. I forgot that fire healed the bomb. A little bit annoying, but that's okay. Blizzara should work at that point, probably. Save stations are always a time of good signs ahead. Exactly! You know if the game saves, that's as a reward. That's the game saying the hard bits have just happened, only the good stuff is to come. And that's just true. That's always been true. Everyone knows that's just like straight up a fact about video games and how they work. God damn it. Maybe I should just grind for levels around here for a bit. Maybe that is what I should do. It's hard to tell. I just don't want to. I want to do the plot. I want to do the story. I don't want to just hang around here doing the same 4 boss fights over and over again. Particularly on the stream. Like I don't want this to have been all I've done today. But also I really feel very conscious that like if I don't do this, the next bit might be really hard. At least Riku gets a health level up there. That's pretty good. Maybe what I will do is go get some water because my throat is incredibly dry at the moment. I don't know how audible it is, but I feel like it sounds like I'm talking through rocks. So I will be back in 2 minutes with a glass of water so that I don't dehydrate and die. Whew, okay, I am more winded from going up and down the stairs than I would like to admit. It's because of the wine, definitely. Also, I'm really lucky. I'd left myself a glass of water just out. It was just on the side. Which is pretty great. Okay. You really want to read tonight, but giant book is heavy and I'm sleepy, but if I read on my phone I will just fall asleep. Can't lie. That's a tricky one. The feeling of having just a genuinely just big, heavy physical book, and really wanting to read, but knowing that it'll kind of hurt your wrist is kind of real. I feel like when I was like 14, 15, I switched to Kindle, like Kindle books, for like a couple years, basically just because of that. Basically just because I was kind of fed up of holding books in my hands. Okay, let's try and pursue the plot. Maybe I'll fight these guys. But then I'm doing the plot, I swear to God. There we go, that's what I'll do. I've been meaning to read all week and I've just been in such a critical role campaign 3-bit. Is it the kind of thing where you can't like read in the background? I'm a pretty big fan of reading in the background whilst doing other things, but also I know that as much as I do that, I actually don't take anything in as much as I'd like to admit. God, I think Blizzara just is my only shot against these guys. They actually seem to take more physical damage than magic damage, now I think about it. So I probably just should switch in with Auron. Yeah, they take way more. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. We bring Tidus in. He uses Cheer. And then I just attack with him and Auron, maybe? But also in an ideal world, Auron would be the third attack, because if it explodes on Auron, he doesn't take fire damage, so he'll just be fine. Yeah, like, just nothing happens. Cool. You're reading The Count of Monte Cristo, so it's very hefty and you just want to lie down, can't lie. Oh, you know what I've always been a big fan of? Like, literally lying on my side with book open, but the heavy bit of it is resting. Or, okay, so if you're looking at the page on the left, you lie with your, like... You lie on the pillow with the right side of your face on the pillow. You have the book open in front of you, but it's, like, physically resting on the bed, and you're just using one arm to hold open the bit. And then when you change to the other page, you roll over. And then you just roll over every, like, 5 seconds. And it's, like, a little annoying. Yeah, I can't lie. Like, a bit, but, it's not terrible. That's what I've always done. I trade hardcovers for doing that most of the time. I'll just read the ebook. That's fair. That is fair. That, I feel like is the good way to avoid physical heavy book punishing you for the crime of trying to read it. Okay, story. Probably.
Zanarkand is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Interesting.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know?
Really?
No.
That soon?
I still haven't thought of anything.
Me neither.
Oh, they're trying so hard.
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet.
Aw.
Until we do, we really can't help Yuna.
Poor little guys.
Let's go to Zanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together.
This is a lot of faith, I have to say. A lot of very unearned faith that they will simply think of something.
You know?
Star of the Zanarkand Abes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Cute. They're family core. They're siblings / cousins core. I love them. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me?
The son of Jekt.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone.
If I have to see this guy one more time, don't make me fight him, video game. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. But I have to tell you the truth, I saved my notes.
Not if I can help it.
All of my notes are right here. I did keep them. I thought this might happen again. Why won't he die? It's because nobody has sent him. He is at this point a fucking ghost.
So soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave.
The last Ronso? What?
Yours was
What?
a gallant race.
What? Sorry,
They
past
threw
tense.
themselves at me to bar my path. One after another.
He killed all of them? Even Biren?
No.
And Yankee?
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
This is actually so fucked up.
Allow Kimahri to die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a
I
spiral.
guess.
To destroy, to heal, Spira, I will become sin. Yes, with your help.
You can't become Sin. Titus's dad is already
Come
Sin.
with me, Yuna.
Someone else already has the job, buddy.
Once I have become the next
Ooh,
sin,
become... Ooh, he knows. He knows.
What do you know?
I love Titus. He is such a simple, straightforward little baby.
Your hope ends here.
What is happening?
And your meaningless existence with it.
I'm actually fed up with this shit. I don't want to fight this guy ever again. He has an attack that just kills Titus. Okay, well, we'll give this one a try, but I'm gonna be honest. I think this is gonna be that we spend the next 15 minutes doing this. I lose, I take some notes, and then I try again next stream. That tends to be the trend. I'm so sick of this dude. Say that louder, Thievery. Speak your truth. I feel that for real. I am so fucking fed up at this guy.
Angered Kimahri.
Yeah, you've angered me too.
The Ronso will guide Kimahri's spear.
Okay, well... I guess... I'll get Yuna to talk, but to be honest... I feel like I need to bring Titus back from
let
death.
death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from your fate.
I'm fed up at this guy. Okay. Stop! Stop it! He has an attack that just kills us? What do I even do with that? That's insane. I'm gonna have to Google this one. I can already tell. If he can just every so often be like, kill, you're dead. Okay, okay. I'll haste the party. I don't know. Use Lancet, maybe? Yeah, that was ass. I'll try a summon, but I'm pretty confident what's gonna happen is that he's just gonna banish my summon again. So let's just sit back and watch this animation. And then Bahamut will maybe get one attack in, and then we'll be banished. I know your games, Final Fantasy X. I know your games. I know how you work. Don't think that I'm tricked. I know how this works. Yeah. Cool. Oh shit. I have like Waterra. I have Firaga, Thundaga, Blizzaga, Wartaga. I mean, I might as well, right? Let's give Blizzaga a try. Cool. Fucking nothing. And then he banishes me. That's fine. I have more summons where that came from. If I get to do 2,000 damage to you per summon, I'll take it. I was so ambitious saying this would take me 15 minutes. I said, 4 minutes ago, I said that this fight will be, I try it for 15 minutes, I die, and we have to go again. It took 4 minutes. That is actually insane. feel bad about that one. Like, I feel like last week when I did the big rock guy fight, I felt bad about that one. I felt bad because that felt like I was making really bad choices. It felt like I had not made a good choice along the way, and that's why it was going wrong. And that makes me feel emotional, because then it feels like I've done something wrong as a player of the game, rather than, you know, I don't know about you. I'm sure that maybe there was some optimum choices there that I didn't make, but I think I made some pretty decent first try to boss choices. And I think they were fine choices. It's a lot easier to take that kind of fight and lose, because it feels like I'm actually maybe just kind of underleveled. I don't know about you, but it kind of feels like maybe I should have more health. Or like slightly better stats than I currently do. It's just so difficult. I'm gonna take my earphones out as well, because I can tell that I'm yelling and I kind of just have some things to say. So, I like how the sphere levels work in this game, because I like that as opposed to leveling up and being like, Tidus is level 12 and Yuna's level 10, I like that it's, you kind of gain experience and then you get to put that into stuff. That's fun and I like it. However, it means that I really struggle to figure out what kind of level everyone is at comparatively. Like Tidus, it's pretty easy to tell is kind of ahead of the pack, because because I use Tidus pretty much all the time. So I think Tidus is probably like the highest level that I've got. Someone like Wakka is probably at the lowest, but it's hard to tell. But it's just hard to tell. I just mean, in a normal game, generally, I feel like you can get to this point in the game, and if you struggle, you can just Google, like, what level should I be at? What level should I be at to try Flux Seymour at Mount Gaganet? Like, that's fine, I can Google that. With this game, I feel like I don't know how to Google the question I want to ask. Because I guess what I'm trying to ask is, like, what kind of sphere level upgrades should I have before this fight? But I feel like if I Google that, I'm just gonna get given, like, a fucking strategy guide. And I kind of don't want that. I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of don't want... Like, I kind of do like figuring out the bosses in this game. Aside from the fucking rock monster last week, I have actually enjoyed it. I think this is one of the first games in a long time that I've enjoyed losing and trying again, because it feels like I'm solving it. What I just did, that took 5 minutes, I learned nothing from that. I can't stress enough how little I learned from that, other than, he has a shit ton of attacks that just kill me. I guess I learned that scan would be useful. You know what I might do? Let's do that again. But literally all I'm gonna do is load in so that I can do scan. I actually don't think I want to try it, but I do want to try scan.
Is on the other side, you know?
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final A on, you know?
Also, now I'm seeing it again, I want to say I think it's really fun that this is how this conversation, that this goes like this.
Me neither.
Oh, I can't skip this, I just have to let them talk. I think it's really fun that they're just having this conversation about, like, oh, we'll figure it out, we'll solve it, and then Flux Seymour shows up and wrecks their shit.
Let's go to Xanarkand.
Taking notes from us is very silly fun. It actually is, it's kind of nice.
Come together.
It feels weird, because I feel like games present themselves as being something that are contained, you know? I feel like a game presents itself as like, this is a game, everything you do will be within the game. So there's a part of me that when I need to take notes, it's like, oh, I feel like I'm doing it wrong because I'm taking notes. But I don't think that's the case. I think, you know, there's nothing saying I have to do this. I think I could equally just remember. But I definitely think there's an element of like puzzle solving and needing to have a good idea of what you need to do before you try it.
Just go.
And I think I've been really enjoying that with this game, of like taking notes. Which, speaking of, this is me currently ripping some paper so I can take some notes.
Not if I can help it.
Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Cool. Let's figure this shit out. I'm gonna use scan. I'm gonna write a couple things down.
Yuna.
So that lol GG. Yeah, I tried my best. I tried my best. He really went LMAO, you thought. He really did. I loaded into this fight like, okay, I've got a good shot. This is like my third Seymour fight. I have notes. I know exactly what I'm doing. I used haste. I keep everybody alive. Easy peasy. And then he wrecked my shit. Seymour ripping the stretch marks community. He's not the representation I want. I'm sorry. I know you can make an argument that, you know, all stretch mark community representation is good. But if he's all I've got, and he's an evil piece of shit that won't fucking die, I kind of want better. I hate to say it. You know, I know that humanity is a very wide spectrum, and sometimes it's good to show that any kind of person can be any kind of person. But I kind of want better from stretch marks community. I actually kind of want to see better. I actually kind of want to see more.
Come with me, Yuna.
And less of him. He needs to shut the fuck up. I wish I could skip through his dialogue. He is driving me insane. All I can do is pause. I can't even skip. Right,
What do you know?
Seymour. Again. Notes. You gotta accept imperfect representation below his age. Yeah, I guess. But does it have to be him? Like, there's imperfect. And then there's Seymour. And I don't like what he has going on. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe I'll give this a try. Because I think, just by chance, this time I've loaded in and Tidus didn't immediately get his shit wrecked. Oh my god. Slow just doesn't even work. Oh, he has this piece of shit slop thing again. I could try Sloga, but it doesn't seem to work. Maybe I'll just try Haste Ga. What else have we got? Greatly delays. I could try Delay Buster. Of course it doesn't work. He can slow me down? Hold on. Oh my god, he can just kill Auron. Sorry. This is one of those times where me covering the Third Order is insane because, I don't know. Do you see this? So A, he just killed Auron. And 2, he has a billion turns. Because of using Sloga and the fact that he was already, like, really fast, it just means that he gets, like, 3 back-to-back turns. That is actually so fucked up. And Tidus probably could speed us back up to normal. Like, if Tidus uses Haste Ga, that, like, effectively counters Sloga. But he can't use it right now because he's slowed. So I guess I'll just use Scan. I guess I'll just do what I came here to do. I guess. Is there anything in this game that makes you resistant to being slowed? That's a smart idea. Let me make a note. So, I've currently got 2 columns on my Seymour notes. I have things he can do and things I need to look into / do to counter. So, predict the Mortiorcus actions by watching Seymour's. His Lance of Atrophy causes zombie, and then Mortiorcus follows with full life. Together they unleash total annihilation. Video game, I can't stress enough how useless this kind of advice is. Like, predict the Mortiorcus's actions by watching Seymour's. Okay, great. However, their turns are directly after each other, which means that even if I see the Mortiorcus's action, even if I see Seymour's action and I'm like, oh, the Mortiorcus is going to do this next, I can't do anything about it because I'm not between their turns. So, I have to get a haste guard in really early, but specifically one that speeds us up to break their turn order up, which makes sense because that's what I had to do for the last Seymour fight. It was just really hard to orchestrate because of the slowing down. It has 70,000 health. Can you see that? 70,000! Even if every attack I do does 2,000 damage, this takes 35 sets of attacks. And if you assume that for every attack, I have to have someone else on the party do a heal, and I have to have someone else on the party do a utility, that's 35 full everyone has a turn rounds. Insane. Okay, Lance of Atrophy causes zombie is interesting because we do have holy water to make up for that. Okay. I'm honestly just gonna write that down verbatim. Because I actually don't have it in me to waste a turn using scan again. So, I'm gonna write this down. His Lance of... The music is sick though, I'll give them that. His Lance of Atrophy causes zombie. And then I'm gonna make a note, counter with holy water. And the Mortiorcus follows with full live. Now I read that, I think I figured out what's happening. So if Lance of Atrophy turns Tidus into a zombie, I think it then means that healing damages him, right? So what's happening is that the Lance of Atrophy is basically putting a character into a state such as that the healing is basically killing it completely. And that's why we would need to break up that turn order, because if Seymour does Lance of Atrophy and turns Tidus into a zombie, whatever, because if Yuna can then heal that, then that would mean that full life, if I'm thinking about it correctly, at that point full life would actually just heal us or do nothing. And then final note, together they unleash total annihilation, which is a cool thing to highlight as an ability, seeing as I don't know what that means. I'm gonna make a list as well of immunities. Darkness, slow, eject, doom. Darkness Slow, Eject, Doom, KO, Zombie, Petrify. I'm making a note of anything. Eject, Doom, KO, Zombie, Petrify, Power Break, Magic Break, Armor Break, Mental Break. All breaks then. Power Break, Magic Break, Armor Break, Mental Break, Confusion, Berserk, Provoke. Okay. Confusion, Berserk, Provoke. Also, hello Bright, how you doing? You've played this game so long, it's crazy to think you're already at Seaworld Flux. So many bosses left. Maybe you'll make it to Silent Hill 2 at the end of April. I'm trying so hard. It's just a fight like this I find really difficult. And I take my time to make notes as well. But I think, like, this is my third Seymour fight, and the past two only took me like 2 or 3 attempts. I think the past two took me 2 attempts. And I think the only reason that they took me that little amount of attempts for me is because I took notes. But it really does slow me down. Fusion, Berserk, Provoke, Threaten, Sleep. Cool. Because more than anything, I don't stream for long enough, like, to be able to, like I could try this again and see if there's anything else that pops up for me to make a note of. Because his list of immunities is kind of fucked up. Strength 30, Magic 15. Interesting. Yeah, I really wanted to make it Silent Hill 2 at the end of this month. I think there's a chance, but I do think that even with good decisions as opposed to bad ones, I think this boss fight needs me to be at a higher level than what I'm at. So what I just need to do is find time to grind levels off stream. And I've got to admit, I fucking hate grinding levels. I think it's boring as hell. So I just need to make myself do that. Can the zombie full life thing mean that if you somehow get a move in between the two, you can unzombie yourself and then get healed? I think so. I genuinely think so. Which is pretty cool. Jesus Christ! Okay, cross cleave does so much damage. Okay. Oh my god, if I try again, I have to sit through the dialogue a 3rd time. Oh, do I have it in me? Do I have it in me? I might have it in me to do one more. I'm just sorry that this means we all have to sit through the dialogue a 3rd time. I'm gonna look into some stuff, so. Let's have a quick look to see if Tidus has any weapons that significantly increase health or resist zombie or resist slow. So, I'm gonna be pretty thorough. Bearing in mind that I'm tipsy, I'm gonna need you all to be very patient with the fact that reading through these is gonna take me an embarrassing amount of time. Okay. Brotherhood is strength, water, sensor, counterattack, piercing, fire strike, ice strike, death touch, strength, magic, nothing, okay. SOS regen, defense, ice proof, lightning, silence, confuse, HP defense, MP. I guess HP defense, but I do think that the SOS regen is currently better. So, the Baroque sword could be good to add something to. So, Let's have a quick look. What we want is an ability that is like immunity to slow or immunity to zombie. Lightning element, water, ice, adds darkness, silence, sleep. It looks like he's not... I don't think he's immune to silence, actually. Doesn't look like he's immune to poison. I'm gonna make a separate list of things to try. So poison, silence, petrify, he is immune. Sometimes add zombie, he's immune to zombie. Doubles amount of AP. That's kind of busted, but I don't know where I would find a Mega Elixir to be able to do that. Okay. Okay. Other people. Actually, I should also check his... I'm also gonna just quickly check with Shield as well to see if there's anything similar. Water, immunity to water, immunity to ice, protects against darkness, silence, sleep, poison, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing something protects against zombie sometimes. Now that could be what we're looking for. However, it seems to need an amount of holy water that we do not in fact have. Something like that on Yuna could be good. But at that point, it's hard to tell whether I'd want it on Yuna or Tidus, because Tidus has more health, but Yuna has the ability to prevent other people from getting zombied. So it's probably better on Yuna. Oh, and that sometimes protects against slow. However, I don't know where I got Silver Hourglass from, and I only have one. So basically, my chances of getting more holy water are high, because that just depends on money. Slow ward? No fucking way. Berserk, Null Tide, Shell, Protect, Haste. Again, these are things I don't really have enough of. It's not really worth thinking about. 4 HP could be good, but again, I don't have a lot of those. Raises max HP by 20%. I'm just making a note of these things because I don't think I'm gonna make a decision about this on stream. I think what I'm gonna do is between now and next stream, I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to grind for levels, and if I can get more items so that I'm in a better position to make this decision, that would be good. But this is insane. Like, games nowadays are piss easy compared to this. And I find games nowadays hard enough. Okay. Let's see, because there is still a chance that someone else already has an anti-zombie. Auron doesn't, but he does have room to pick something like that up. Stone and poison. Slow ward? Okay. Okay, Auron. Okay, bestie. That's not bad. Okay. So, Piercing Sense of Strength, Piercing Ice Strike, Piercing Strength. Jesus. Kamari's stuff is... it's not very good. God, this poor guy. He is really saddled with nothing here. Yuna, yeah, I think Yuna. I think Yuna is probably my best shout. Ice Sensor, Fire Strength, Silence, Dark Strength, Distill. Jesus. Poor Whacker. He's not doing great either. Right, HP gained when I walk. Ice, water, HP, SOS, protect. That's pretty good. Lightning ward and lots of room for upgrades. Stone, sleep, confuse. That's pretty good. I might have a quick... I might have a quick look at what Reflect does. Because I actually don't think I know. Oh, it isn't even listed either. Okay, that's something I can Google in my own time. I just kind of want to have a quick look on stream at what my options are. Water, distill, stone, lots of options, but he is immune to dark. Magic and a couple of slots. Okay, she's got options. She's also got slow ward. Magic, defense, null tide. Okay. So far we have a couple of slow wards. Other than that, we have weapons that we could definitely add stuff to. Silence, dark, defense. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I feel like it's pretty clear who is not significantly leveled. That is amazing. To have 3 slots free? Crazy. Ice, water, dark, lightning, null tide, shit ton of HP, shit ton of MP. It's not great, is it? It's not amazing options that I have. But I guess I just wanna... I guess my next steps are just grind levels in my own time. Get more holy water. Figure out weapon upgrades. Customs. So that would be slow wards versus zombie. Okay. So, here's my note page. As you can see, I have left empty space for any other random tidbits I pick up. But so far, I have a slightly better idea of what to do. And I might... I'm gonna put the slow ward on Auron. I'm gonna put the slow ward on Yuna. And then I'm gonna just try a third time? And by try a third time, I mean let's just watch this again. I'm plugging out my earphones. I can't listen to this a third time.
Uni is gonna get the final
I really
A on
can't.
I know.
Okay, but I have some pretty good notes.
Still haven't thought
I know I have so many bosses left, but also looking at the guide on...
We'll do something.
Looking at the IGN walkthrough, I'm in chapter 11.
Until we do,
There's chapter
we really
11,
can't
12, and
help Yuna.
13 left.
Let's
I
go
very
to
carefully
Xanarkand.
don't look at the chapter names
We'll
because they're
find
spoilers.
something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Hey.
Blah blah blah.
Just now.
I also, in this IGN
sounded
walkthrough,
like a
there is
leader,
some
you know?
description of how to
Star of the Xanarkand
fight
Apes.
him.
Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha!
Which I can see myself looking at. I want to do a few things on my own first, but then I might. I'm not. I'm not brave enough to try this too many times, so at a certain point I will just look at the walkthrough. But past that, there's a decent amount of chapter 11 left, including I think one more boss fight. And then a couple chapters left that I assume are basically just like
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jack.
almost boss fights only.
Not if I can help it.
Save some for Kimari.
So we'll see. But what I'm hoping is if I grind for levels here, in this area, and I grind for levels enough that I can do this fight pretty easily. Easily, you know. What I'm hoping is that the amount of levels that I'm then at is good enough to take me through the rest of the game. Because I've really enjoyed this game. I have. But I would like to move on now, please. I would like to finish the game. And more than anything, I don't really want anything from here on out to take me a billion tries. Like, a good 3 or 4 would be pretty nice, and I'm already massively eclipsing that on this, so we'll see. But it would be nice if I could finish the game with the remaining boss fights taking like 2-3 attempts each.
Allow Kimari to die and release him.
Because I've really enjoyed it, but I've been playing this game on stream since like October, and because I don't stream as often as I'd like to, and I don't stream as often as I used to, it means that, you know, we're like 3 months into the year and this is the only game I've played. And I would like to play other things. Like, Bright spent a lot of channel points on Silent Hill 2, and then actual real money on Silent Hill 2. So I would like to get to it.
Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
Yeah. It's just a shame with a game like this because, like, aside from looking at walkthroughs, there's no way to really speed it up. The only other thing I can do is grind for levels in my own time. And I would have done that before today's stream. I just didn't really have the time. Like, I've not been at home for the past week pretty much. I got home last night, and funnily enough I had work today. Which is a shame. I would have liked to just grind for levels in this game instead, but oh well. Already off to a terrible start. Okay. So. Character's defense, magic defense. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Lance of Atrophy definitely causes zombie. So I might haste Yuna. Or haste himself and then haste Yuna? Yeah, okay, that's better. But then he uses Lance of Atrophy, but that's okay, because it's Yuna's turn. And she's gonna use Asuna. Should cure... That doesn't work! Okay, I'm gonna eat my whole hand. I have to use holy water? That's rough. God, and currently as well, there's no way to split up his turn. Is anyone else capable of doing that? If she raises her luck, there's a chance it disrupts. Let's give it a go. There's a chance that raising luck prevents zombie from hitting. I would consider raised webcam. Alternatively, let's face it, I actually... Oh, this is a bit of a weird one, but what if I brought myself down here? And I brought chat up here? It's a little funky. But I do feel like this is a fight where the turn order kind of matters. I have a feeling delay attack doesn't work. Oh my god, I don't even do that much damage. That's deeply upsetting. She could use Mug, Steel use, raise everyone's luck again. I guess I could steal elixirs from him, that's pretty good. Maybe I cheer everyone. Let's raise some strength and defense. Just feel like listing a lot of info without it, yeah. And for like general run-of-the-mill fights, it's probably quite chill. But for this, yeah, I feel like you need this. Maybe haste Auron? Then he gets a turn. I don't know what that did. I have a feeling... I'm gonna make a note that he can do that, but I actually don't know what that did. I have a feeling that just got rid of haste. That's actually so fucked up. God, maybe I'll switch back to Yuna. Cure Auron? And then just attack, I guess. Delay attack might work, but I know that haste works. But it doesn't interrupt that turn. Slow doesn't work. I'm gonna just have to try delay. Did that even work? Fuck, so cross cleave does about 2,000 damage. That's insane, right? Like, as a trio of actions, what the hell? What do I even do here? I can do overdrive, but then Auron will 100% die. Or I use Mega Phoenix, I guess. I give it a go. But Auron is also zombied, which means full life will kill him. Okay, but he also just kind of died anyway. Oh! Shit, because I used Mega Phoenix on the party and Auron was zombied, it killed him. That's insane. Okay. Delay attack doesn't work. Jesus Christ. So maybe haste Yuta, because I think that wore off. Bring Auron back to life. But like, this is an insane... Like, for the amount of things I'm doing so little damage. And I would talk to him. I would talk to him to raise her magic, but like, what is the actual point? Maybe switch for Riku. Raise everybody's luck again. Question is, Auron's still zombie. Is there any way to pull him alive? Luckily, after he dies of zombie, I think if you bring him back, it like kind of resets. So he doesn't seem to be zombie still. What the fuck? Let's see if mixing 2 Phoenix Downs does anything. Oh shit! Okay, so 2 Phoenix Downs is Mega Phoenix. That's actually really good to know. And full life just misses. Okay. Shit, that's really good to know. God, do I use cheer or do I just fucking attack? I guess I'll use cheer. I guess. And then attack. It does so little. Okay, he's zombied. But she can use holy water. Question. Albert Potion kills poison, silence, petrification. Okay, so it would just have to be holy water. Oh my god, this fight is insane. Well, I guess I'll do this. At least that is an option. And it does so little for what it is. It does, like, nothing. You're gonna need so much water. They're thirsty. If I'm learning anything, it's that everyone is a little dehydrated. Okay. I guess a different thing to remember is that if I can get the Mortiorcus out of sync. So basically, if it goes Lance of Atrophy, full life, I'm fucked. But if it goes full life, Lance of Atrophy, that's pretty good. How effective would a summon be? In theory, good. Like, a Yuna summon will be able to get in probably about 2,000 damage, but then Stinky Seymour just, like, banishes it to hell. Which is annoying. Let's just heal everyone a little, why not? I feel like it's the kind of thing where it's a good idea for me to use a summon maybe if Yuna is around and there's maybe nothing else better for her to do. Oh my god, all three of them missed. Is there anything else I can use? Should I just try a grenade? It's fine, I guess. Shit. That's a bad turn order. I'll increase everybody's luck again. But this is gonna be Lance of Atrophy and then full life. So it's gonna kill someone. Or not! It's gonna be cross cleave and it's gonna kill Riku. And Tidus is gonna be left on basically nothing. Oh, shit. I'm gonna switch in for Waka. Just so he can holy water Auron. Because otherwise he will definitely die. Yep, there we go. I wish full life healed them. That would feel, how you say, fair. Because otherwise this is so slow going. I do so little damage over so much time. Okay, cool. I get the timings down for that decently consistently now. That's pretty cool. Full life should heal. It should heal, right? That should be the risk reward of the zombie full life strat for this enemy, right? It should be that, yeah, sometimes they could kill you in one, but they also occasionally can completely heal you. Shit, is he zombied? Oh man, I think he is. Shit, he is. Okay. It would be interesting. It would be. It'd be really interesting if every so often you just get healed. I feel like it would balance it out. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of getting the rhythm down of this. It's just... It's so slow. It's so slow. Maybe bring Auron in, because he does more damage. Oh, definitely not bring Auron in. He does more damage, but then he gives the boss like a shit ton of turns. Okay, I guess not then. I actually think I'm going to bring Riku back from death. This does feel a lot better than the previous 2 attempts. I definitely think so. This is going to kill Riku. God damn it! Oh my god, and it killed Yuna? Ah, now he's a zombie? And he's dead! Insane. Actually, insane. Can I admit something? That was kind of fun. That was actually kind of enjoyable. But also I hated it. But also I did have fun. But also I'm really mad that I'm gonna have to grind for levels. But also that was really fun. But also the grinding for level things pisses me off. But also that was fun. So I guess we'll see. Right, I'm happy with my notes, honestly. I'll just put those to the side and then remember them, I guess. That was progress though, being a little stronger. Yeah, that felt better. God, it just feels like sometimes if you have the right characters in, you kind of get blessed with a good order. I need to make a note actually that with Riku Overdrive, 2 Phoenix Downs, equals Mega Phoenix. I also need to make a note that luck helps dodge dispel, I think, from what I was picking up. I also need to make a note that Mega Phoenix KOs zombie. Jesus Christ, this is a messy set of notes. You changed the chat. Yeah, you're supposed to pretend that I'm doing really, really bad, otherwise the game like kills me. The game knocks me down a peg or two. I'll also leave the webcam here and Twitch chat there. This is like a really weird, uncommon, like this is a funky setup, but I think it helps to be able to see the turn order, because I feel like in this fight in particular, the turn order is so impactful. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. A bit of a weird one. I walked about 500 feet up a mountain and then got stuck in another Seymour fight. But I guess we'll see how it goes. I've got notes that will help. I have no idea in that last attempt how much damage I did overall, but considering that he has 70,000, I have a really concerning feeling that I probably did maybe like 13,000 damage. For sure the last one. Where is it? The game wouldn't make you fight Seymour 4 times. Rule of 3, right? Like three times the charm. No, I can see there being another one. I can see this being the Seymour, the fight that never ends. I kind of enjoy how it's building on itself though, like, particularly when I've been taking physical notes of everything, I can kind of see how it's kind of building on itself. The issue is that because I don't like level grinding and because the overworld fights are becoming increasingly monotonous to me, I am not meeting Seymour at his level. He has been building himself up. I have kind of been hovering at about the same level. But saying that, I will probably be streaming again Wednesday. So yeah, it was a little over a week since my last stream, but this time around it should be a little under a week, so that worked out nicely. But yeah, Wednesday, if not even Tuesday, I should be streaming this again. In the meanwhile, I will really force myself to do some level grinding, just so this is slightly less difficult. It would be nice if maybe a few people had a few extra abilities going on, or even just like a bit more health, because it seems like Cross Cleave does 2,000 damage to everyone. That seems pretty consistent that is about the number that it's doing. So if I can get everyone over 2,000 health, that would be nice. But yeah, it'll probably be Wednesday that I stream next, because even if I have free time Tuesday, I might just dedicate that evening to level grinding, and I would rather just do that with a video on in the background. I will have someone else's stream on in the background while I level grind. I don't think I will stream that. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. I did have fun. I actually did enjoy that Seymour fight. Slightly concerned about the amount of game that's left, but here's hoping that I get a few streams in and I get some level grinding in and it helps. So yeah, thank you for hanging out. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy your weekend, and XOXO, go piss, girl.